Hello, my name is Alex Does F1 Stuff and welcome to the very first real life video and my face. Never done one of these before. It's a slightly bit weird. I know I'm used to talking to myself when I'm making my videos, but I'm usually talking to a microphone, not my actual face on my phone. That's different. That's different. Right, quick little flash forward. I suppose, flash forward for myself. It is Friday, currently, 8 o'clock on the dot. I'm exhausted. I've been driving for 6 hours, about 300 miles. Anyway, flash forward. Information. Currently, I'm editing this real life episode. I'm really enjoying it, actually. It's really cool seeing like my own face whilst I'm editing, rather than stuff that I've edited on here and made into a video. So yeah, that's quite cool. It's going well. It's currently 24 minutes, and I've edited 2 days, excluding this one as I'm recording it now. Question to you guys. I'm going to pop this slightly at the beginning of the video so more of you have a chance to actually see it. Would you like this video to be long? Because if I do record it for a week, it is going to be a bit long, as in close to an hour. It's still going to just be a breakdown of every day and roughly what I'm doing on like each day, but yeah, it's going to be close to an hour if you guys want that. I don't know if you want to sit through a whole hour's video. I can break it down if you like, so I can maybe do 2 or 3 days into one video, or I can do something else. I would appreciate some feedback on this, because I'm not 100% sure what to do. So this first video will be about an hour long, depending on how many more clips I make. Depends on how many hurdles I hit in Excel, mainly, as I'm sure you'll find out later on in this episode. But enough ramblings from Friday me. Let's get back to, I think, Wednesday me, if I chuck this in before Wednesday me. If not, Thursday me. Anyway, today, as you can see in the background, I've got a video up at the moment that I'm currently working through, which is comparing the 7 Formula 1.5 years that we've currently had in Formula 1. From 2014, when we had Mercedes dominating, with Red Bull, actually P2, and Williams as well, back when Williams was actually quite good at the sport. Ferrari weren't so good, but maybe you can see in that top line there that Fernando Alonso basically waltzed away with it. Anyway, it's currently gone off. What this video is going to be about, hopefully, is my week worth of making videos. It's currently a Wednesday. It is a Wednesday, currently. I've been working on this video for there's pretty much the whole day. It's currently, if I look at my clock, 10 to 5. And I was going to say something then. I can't remember what exactly it was. So I've been working on a couple layouts of this, and annoyingly, in order to switch my camera around, I've got to stop the recording and start it again. So I've got a couple different layouts of this to go through. First things first, I need to fix all 19 of these drivers' graphs to have my axes at 400, so the transition when they animate looks nice and smooth. These are the scores that the year has got. Hopefully this video actually comes out before this one, or I'll just make it come out before this one. Otherwise it's gonna, oh god, I am not used to holding a phone and I am shaking. Right, I think what I need to do is actually buy one of those gimbal things, because this is not gonna do. I am shaking like a mother trucker, and I don't know why. Anyway, I've got 2 layouts of this. We've got the race, or the season overview of where each driver finished. You can see Alonso in the first 12 races had 7 victories, 4 thirds, and a 2nd place on the podium in the first 12 races. Had an 86-point lead over Jenson Button at Belgium. Came down a little bit and finished about 50 odd points in front, thanks to the double points finale in the last round. Anyway, I had a second thing about this. I believe I'm going to pop a real life clip into the actual video about this one. I'm not 100% sure just yet. But basically the animation was a little bit slow. I need to fix the axis points so you just see the lines moving, and then the bottom key points as the keys move in relation to their championship position. So whoever's first in the championship key is first in the championship, and then the same with the constructors. But if I just pull up my Excel page for exactly where all this is calculated, we've got a lot of numbers a lot of different things going on. There's the table there, all of the graphs, well, I say all of the graphs, it's just one graph, but every time I enter a data point in, it updates, grab a screenshot of it, pop it into the PowerPoint, add more data points, get the graph updated, graphs go into the PowerPoint, etc. Has been a little bit of a faff, not gonna lie, as in quite a bit of a faff, and I will explain that now. And I feel that's going to work best as an explanation when you're looking at my face. So, the graphs that are currently on screen at the moment, Excel likes to partner itself quite nicely with PowerPoint. So whenever I copy a graph over into PowerPoint, it will update every time I then update the table that the graph is looking at in Excel, which is fine. Apart from when I'm copying over 19 different tables, or graphs, sorry. So if I copy over 19 graphs into PowerPoint from my Excel table, but then the moment I update my Excel table that my graph is looking at, it will update all 19 copied graphs in PowerPoint, which is not what I want. I don't want that, because then I've got 19 identical graphs after I've animated them. That's not fun. And that's exactly what I spent this morning doing. I spent 2 hours getting up to about round 6 or 7 of this championship, going back to animate it just to check it all works fine, and realising I had 6 or 7 identical graphs. Had to then just move down my data so I knew what all the points were and everything like that. Redid it, made sure that the way to get around that is I just have to save Excel, close it, reopen it, which saves the instance of the graph that I've copied over into PowerPoint. I know it's a bit of a long-winded and weird explanation, and I don't know if people are going to fully understand it, but that's what I've had to work with today. And basically, I've just come back to the PowerPoint now. If I go to here, and it should just start. I've still got the shakes. Hopefully, if I do more of these real-life videos, the shakes will disappear. I hope they do. Anyway, here's the animation currently, and you can see it's a bit sort of iffy. My shakes do not help this in the slightest. Oh my goodness. But you can see the animations they're doing it, and you can see that they work. There's something about it that I didn't like. I'm not sure what it was. I don't know whether it's the fade animation. I'm not sure. I don't know what different animations I could try. But what I also don't like is that when the axis shifts and the animation changes. This one's quite nice. So you can see Alonso at the top here. Moves across, everyone moves across, moves up. But then the axis changes and it looks odd. I don't like it when the axis changes, and that's something that I need to fix by just locking the axes at 400 where it stays when we hit Abu Dhabi. It means it's all going to be a bit shuffled and bunched up down here at the bottom. Like that's as high as it's going to go. It's not going to be fitted to the graph, but it means as it spreads out over time, it's going to look a lot nicer as an animation. But I hope that's all making sense. I'm going to get some work done into it now, and then maybe join back sometime later. But then also, this is going to hopefully be a week's worth of video. So I'm going to record this over a week, chuck it all into an editor to see how I like it, and then hopefully it's a video of generally all of the mishaps that I encounter with Excel, anything to do with making videos, and anything that pops up in my life. That should be it. Well, talking to myself was fun. See you in the next clip. Whatever it could be. I literally no idea what troubles are gonna befall me with Excel tomorrow. I'm back already. I've literally been gone for probably 6 minutes tops, and I'm back because it's buggered me over. It has. So exactly what has happened? Well, these graphs are still okay whenever they decide to load up. Come on. So you can see here it ends Abu Dhabi. I pull it down, it ends Brazil. I drag it down. Oh, it ends USA. Like, they're separate graphs. They're individual data pointed graphs. Perfect. What I simply did to put them into this new slide is I just highlighted all 19, copied, pasted. I then thought, okay, right, to readjust the axis value, as I know I need to get it to 400 so the animation is fine, let me just move them all aside so I can adjust the axis value. I start moving them, and they all end at Abu Dhabi. Abu Dhabi, Abu Dhabi, Abu Dhabi. Oh, look at this. Oh, no. Oh, no, that's not going to work. Oh, look, Abu Dhabi. Move another one. Abu Dhabi. Move this one over here. Abu Dhabi. Abu Dhabi. Abu Dhabi. Abu Dhabi. Oh, that was my video. Pre-race review just rendered. Okay, well, I can work on that. I'll do that tomorrow. Anyway, that's tomorrow's hurdle. Abu Dhabi. Abu Dhabi. Ends at Abu Dhabi as well. So does that one. So does that one. So does that one. Oh, there we go. That's the first. What's this one? Why is this one blank? Why is this one blank? Let's bring to front. Bring to front, please. There we go. There's the first one. There's Australia. Yay. But the rest are Abu Dhabi, so it's all pointless. A fruitless attempt at trying to do something nice. So I've got to think of another way, because no, I am not going back through and into Excel, re-entering all the data points to get 19 separate graphs. That's too much work. No. I'll come up with something. I thought that was going to work, but one of them did. The other 18 didn't. Right, I found out what it's doing. Why it's being a pain, or at least what I think is it being a pain. So these are the graphs that work. We've got the constructors, we've got the drivers, 19 individual graphs with individual data points. I've then simply just copied this slide down here, so I could have a copy of all of the graphs, so I could move them about and shuffle them about, delete the animation so it doesn't slow myself down. I've separated them all out into each individual race, etc, etc. I've shuffled this one down because I started running out of space. Again, all 19 individual races. I thought, perfect, this is going to work. So I then started copying over race 1. Race 1 copied fine. I'm going to make the first couple have a bound of 100, then a bound of 200, then a bound of 300, then a bound of 400, or maybe skip from 100 to 200 to 400, I'm not sure. I think that'll look better than having Excel automatically adjust it and it be random steps of increments that change a lot. I can have just 1 or 2 changes over the whole season, and then you get a nice animation go through. Anyway, I copied over the second graph, and it skipped straight to Abu Dhabi. So if I delete this one, as we don't need this one, go back to where I pulled it from, once it loads. So I copied over this graph here, which at the minute, if I just shorten it, here, you can see, although if I just change the bounds again, no, not that one, axis options, I'm now in axis options, adjusting my maximum to 100, there we go, and then that should shift this about. Okay, so we've now got a graph that looks a bit like this. Malaysia, round 2. So you would think if you copy this, copy, go into the slide that we want to edit, Control V to paste, and it pastes Abu Dhabi. That's just wrong. God damn. You see, this is what I have to work with to get videos, and now I'm gonna have to spend, because there is no other way I can do this. I can't just simply copy and paste them anymore. I'm gonna have to go back to, if I pull it up, I'm gonna have to go back to all of this table, remove all that data, or not remove it, just move it so the graph doesn't look there. Re-put in all of the data again to get each individual graph. Save, close, reopen to grab the graph, copy and paste it in, close, open, copy and paste, close, open, copy and paste, close, open, copy and paste, all 19 times to get the 19 individual graphs. And then if I go back here again, I can then get them that size. There we go. Pointing fingers, new, confusing. Pointing fingers that size, rather than Oh, for God's sake, that size. There we go. Okay, I will get used to this. The more I do it, the more I get used to it. But that's my issue that I'm facing now. That's what I'm going to have to solve. But it is 5:21. A little bit hungry. Might take a break. Been doing this pretty much all day. There hasn't been much news F1 related. I do have the F1 website up. I've always got the F1 website up on my second monitor. Wow. TV. Just checking if there's any news updates. There's a whole like race. Renault have withdrawn their doodah, but I'll probably make a video about that on shakes. I'll probably make a video about that on Saturday. So got the pre-race review, which is literally just finished recording today. Just finished editing that today. That'll come out tomorrow, Thursday. Then hopefully I should make a video about the new Racing Point thing with Renault withdrawing their appeal for Saturday, which will fill the gap between Thursday and Sunday speed review. Then hopefully I should get this sorted, because once I know what I'm doing, I can get 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 done quickly because I know how to do it. Whereas 14, the first year of doing something is always really awkward because I have no clue what I'm doing. Hello, little finger. No idea what I'm doing whatsoever. Anyway, that's the situation I'm in. I'm going to put my phone back down again and get on and fix this issue. Me again. Guess who's hit a block? God damn, this is really, really awkward. I'm trying. So I've got up to Canada, as my monitor's just turned off. I've got up to Canada, redoing the thing. But I've hit an issue with how it's going to be animated. Let me show you. So we've got the list. We've got the 7 graphs going up to Canada at the moment. So if I hit the little animation button, we've got oh, it's because I haven't. Have I done this one? Have I not done? Okay, right. So Canada. Now I'm okay. Right. So I didn't do that one. Start with previous. Add that to 3.6 seconds. 20 point. Oh God, I've gone past it. 20.6. There we go. Okay. Now it should be okay. Okay, here we go. So this is the screen. I got to pull back. This is the screen that you'd be greeted with. I would then, wherever my mouse is gone. Where is my mouse? Eh? There we go. Okay, so those animations would start. And every 3.6 seconds, a new one will pop up and it will fade in. Okay? However, which is quite cool. You see the progression of the championship. I won't be able to animate the numbers. Because if I start animating the numbers, I've got to slot it in. I've got to know when I'm going to say it, as to when I can slot it into this animation, as I can't have 2 separate ones, as the moment I try and skip to start the 7 to pop up, it will skip to the very end of this one. Why is sometimes video making so difficult? Doesn't help, I have to keep stopping the bloody recording every time I want to flip to me. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So that's something I've got to work on. I'll probably have to just go through each, like just know what I'm going to say roughly, because I know it's going to be a minute long, which is why I'm timing each graph to be a minute, which is why each is separated by 3.6 seconds. It's 19 divided by a minute-ish is 3.6. So I just need to know when I'm going to say each number as to when each number can slot in. So it may not look crystal smooth on the animation, but then at least I've got the graph animations and the number animations, which I can then talk about. All in all, bit stressful, stressful, maybe wrong word. Complicated, complex, there we go. So everything I seem to do is a bit more complex than I would like. Anyway, that should be it for today. It's now 6:15. Gonna go get some food. And then tomorrow, I'm working. Thursday afternoon, I don't know. I'll upload the video, I suppose. Pre-race review video. And then Saturday, working. Sunday, working. It's the race. Gotta then make the other videos as well. So I should hopefully do some more bits around Saturday and Sunday. Oh, I'm so busy. It's a new day. It's a new me, if you want to call it that. Second day of talking to myself in front of my phone. It's not that bad. I've actually started editing the episode currently, uploading pre-race review for Belgium this weekend. It is Thursday today, so that's the pre-race review coming out in 10 seconds time. That will be finished. But I just want to run down, I know this video is not going to actually come out until Tuesday, something like that maybe, once I've finished all the other bits. But today, it's currently 4 o'clock, quarter to 4. I'm going to work on a video for Saturday, which is the breakdown of the new Racing Point story, which is slowly evolving with Renault pulling out of their, pulled out of their appeal thingy. So that should hopefully come out on Saturday evening. I'm working Saturday currently in the afternoon, so I'm going to miss qualifying, but I should be fine to get my qualifying review done in the evening. I can squidge that in. Sunday, working all day Sunday, but I can get my race review as normal because I normally work Sundays and I can still get it all done on Sunday. So that's no big issue. But tomorrow, Friday, I'm out all day. A whole day, gone. Poof, vanished. I'm taking stuff up to university, sort of the big stuff, bedding and kitchen and all sorts of stuff like that. Just in preparation for going up in 3-4 weeks' time, middle of September sort of time, I'll be moving back up to university, where I should hopefully still continue doing videos, as I'm still going to take all my computer stuff up. Maybe a bit laxed. I'll have to work out a schedule and things like that for how much uni work I'm doing, how much work I've then got, or spare time I have to actually put time into videos. But that does mean I'm unfortunately going to have to sort of suspend the big project that I'm working on, what was supposed to be my 100 video special. But I'm fairly sure of whether this is going to be video 100 when it comes out, whether video 100 is already out or not, I'm not 100% sure. But yes, that project is going to have to be suspended. I haven't worked on it for 2 or 3 days now. Anyway, it's like a long one. It's a long one. I'm having to go through every single race to produce all this data that I'm coming for. It's such an interesting area of statistics that I'm looking at, and no one has done this, probably because they haven't been bothered to do this, because my god, it's very laborious. It's a lot of fun, and hopefully the way I'm going to do it is like a time lapse of a graph moving over time. Hopefully it looks alright, and I'm hopefully going to just commentate over the top of the graph. But yeah, that's going to have to be suspended a little bit, to be a little bit later on. I should hopefully be able to get a little bit done here and there, but not as much as I have been doing the past week, when I was hoping to get it out before Belgium weekend. But anyway, hopefully this will be the last time I do a piece to camera today, unless Excel or PowerPoint or anything to do with YouTube or anything that pops up happens. If it does, then yeah, you'll see me again today, or I'll be talking to myself again today. You'll see it all in one video, it's fine. Anything else on my list? Nope. That should be it. And I'm back. Today, again, Thursday, back. It's now 6 o'clock. It's been 2 hours. 2 hours. 2 long hours, I suppose. It's good fun. Edited video, all chippity-chopped and all done for Saturday. That is the Racing Point update with Renault's withdrawal, etc. But I've also, I'm not sure how I'm going to do this, but I've also done the video that I'm working on, though, the comparing the 7 1.5 seasons together. I've just finished 2014. Got all the animations, got all the independent graphs, it's all working fine. It all looks quite nice, actually. Very nice. And now that I know exactly what I'm doing, and exactly how it's all going to fit together, I can now do 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018 and 2019. 6 more years. But it should be a lot quicker because I know exactly how to do it, I know what I'm doing, I'm not going to mess up, I'm not going to have to restart, etc, etc. But I've just swiveled you round for the time being, and welcome to my hand and my monitor. And if I just show you exactly what I've been working on so far. So we've got all of the graphs, they're all nice and animated, we've got the same thing. It was pretty much well, it is exactly the same thing you saw yesterday, it just works now. So if we go to the nice slide, it takes its time as my computer's not the best. There we go, so it all pops up, and then when you start the animations, your graphs will start. I will then start talking about the 5 different categories, the graphs will change, the categories will pop up. Give it a second, there we go. first category pops up, I'll talk about it. Graphs is changing constantly. Next category pops up. There we go, there's a 9 out of 10, not ideal. This wasn't a cracking year, you know, for 1.5, for spectator sort of ways. It wasn't a great year, not fantastic at all. 8 pops up, graphs are still changing. 9.47 is about to pop up here. Graphs are still changing. There's 9.47. It takes about a minute, I think, a minute and 1 second for all of those to go, and about 50 seconds for all of these to pop up, and then there's the last round. As the graphs are still going, I'll then give an overview of the year whilst the graphs are still moving, and then we move on to 2015. So it takes about a year to go through each video, so it's only going to be about 10-ish minutes long with a little bit of a conclusion at the end. Oh boy, Friday has been busy. Hello, welcome to Friday of my behind the scenes real life vloggy thing. I don't know. What am I going to call this? Is it really a vlog thing? So I'm just sort of... I don't know what to call this, actually. Because it could be a vlog, I suppose, but it's not really. But it's still a real life thing. Is it vlog? Is it really going to be a vlog? I don't know. Anyway, yes, Friday. Currently now 20 minutes or 3 minutes past 8. I'm tired, that's why I read that as 20 minutes past 3. It's not 20 minutes past 3. So yeah, driving for a little bit, about 6 hours total, 300-mile round trip, roughly. I'm about to edit the practice clip for my long race weekend review. As practice has just happened, I've missed all of it. I've only seen the results. 10th covered the top 4 in practice 1, which was quite cool. Then Verstappen topped practice 3, or practice 2. God, I'm tired. With Ricciardo in P2, and I think Hamilton in P3, and then Bottas was down in P6 or something like that. So yeah, interesting practice, and it wasn't raining, which is a bit of a shame as I wanted some rain. Anyway, that doesn't matter. I'm going to get on and edit that, record the clip hopefully tonight. It shouldn't take me that long to make the practice tables and add some pictures in and then record it. That shouldn't take me that long. And then Saturday morning, I will see you Saturday morning. Okay, I tell a lie, I'm not going to be here on Saturday morning. Back now, literally a minute later. Sorry if I ramble. I feel like I ramble and maybe not talk exactly about the points that I want to try and get across. That's all I wanted to say. Just apologising for any ramblings or talking in circles or things like that. Like I said, today, a bit tired in the head. Driving, you know, if you're a driver, you'll know that driving for long distances of time, you get really tired, like concentrating, exhausted type of tired. And generally, like, it's like you're sat down for such a long period of time, you get tired, thirsty, hungry, yada yada yada, stopping off on motorway service stations, etc. It's not like a good life, driving a lot, but had to do it, needed to be done. Okay, now I think that's it for Friday. I don't think there's anything else I want to talk about. I need to get on and do this, otherwise I will run out of time to do it today, and then I will be behind. And then videos will have to come out slightly later, which I don't want. I want them to come out how they've been coming out since the season began, preferably. And then this should be out maybe Tuesday, Wednesday. But I don't know why I'm going to say that now, because I'll see you Saturday morning. I need some sleep. I can't see. Oh, that's no. Okay. Hello. Saturday morning. I may have to close my second curtain actually, because that's going to get annoying, and I'm really struggling to see. It is, what's the time? 9:43 in the morning on Saturday. Oh, this is perfect. There we go. Okay, I got it. I just need to balance my head there. Okay. It's 9:43 in the morning on Saturday, before qualifying, before practice 3 as well. Currently in the process, whether you can see, of just making a thumbnail for the Renault withdrawing their protest video, Renault surrendering. I thought that was quite funny. The Racing Point victorious, and then Ferrari just poking their head through the door going, hello, I'm here still, because they're probably going to drag it to the end, because that's what Ferrari like to do. I'm going to close that curtain, because that's annoying. I don't think that's much better, actually. Is that any better? Any better? If I like spin like all the way around on my chair? I don't know what's better. I'm not sure. Anyway, today, Saturday, what have I got planned? Not a great deal, actually. So I have been pottering away still at the, comparing the Formula 1.5 seasons. I've just finished 2015. yes, 2015, animating the graphs, the points and everything like that. About to move on to 2016, but I'm just finishing uploading this video now, which will come out shortly after I've recorded this clip. Then what's going to happen on Saturday? I'm going to work at 1 o'clock, 1:30, come back at 5:30, so I can do the qualifying and the practice bit. I may be able to make my practice table before I go to work, possibly, depends on how I fit lunch in and stuff. So that can get done. Then get back, review the qualifying, record that, start editing it, because I recorded practice last night in the little clip before on Friday. Did that. Need to start editing it. I haven't started editing it yet. I'm still doing this episode. This episode is still pretty decent, actually. I'm really quite enjoying editing this. I'm still not 100% sure whether to make it a long, like once a week episode, or lots of little sort of maybe every day, maybe every other day sort of episodes. I'm not sure yet. I haven't decided. I'll wait for this one to come out and see your guys' feedback. But as of yet, I have not hit any blocks, any issues with Excel. Yeah, it's a good day. It is a good day. I'm going to continue pottering away at the 1.5, wait for practice 3 to start, and also upload this video. But of course, if there are any issues with Excel, I will just record again and complain. Okay, hit a little, not a block, just a little query. Whether or not this will actually be out, I think this is going to end up being out after this video, this vlog. Do I want to call it a vlog? I still don't know if I want to call it a vlog or not. But anyway, I have a new design idea. This, making the graphs sort of long and then have the, ooh, getting better at pointing-ish. No. I'll get there. Come on. How do I do? That's literally all the axes that I can move my finger in. I don't understand why it won't go closer to the numbers that I want it to get closer to. How? This way, towards that way. Okay, there we go. That's so weird, that doesn't make any sense. Anyway, those numbers there are now sort of shifted and the graph is elongated, so you can see the detail a bit more. So I'm just going to swivel you around a little bit, so you can see it in a bit greater detail. Okay, so here we are. We've got the scores. This is 2014 still. I don't want to spoil 2015 as I've just finished it. And you can see the graph has got a lot more detail in it. You can see more of the shifts and the point shifts going across. And I've just ran that animation and it looks... I suppose the first couple of races look a bit odd because they're going up so steep, as I've put my bound at 100, but you see everything all pops up as normal down here. I've got hideous sun glare, but the moment the bounds shift to 200, then it becomes a little bit more bearable and a little bit more nicer, because like you say, you can see the changes that are happening over time. We've still got all these popping up exactly like they would. You can still look at the breakdown of all the finishes, the non-points finishes in blue, the points finishes in green, podiums in the different colours with the DNFs and the not classifieds and stuff. And you can see here's Alonso as he starts to peter off at the top with some wins, another non-points finish, and then you've still got the categories with the last couple of races remaining. It's still exactly the same timings, it just looks slightly different. And now I've just gone back to the original one, so where the graph was shoved up into this corner. I have hit play, whether it will decide to play. Come on. You can do it. Have I got to come onto this? Come on. There we go. So this is what it originally was. Graph on there, and then the bottom third was just dedicated to the points for each category. And you can see there's just not as much detail on here as I would quite like, I suppose. I only thought about extending it all the way down this way when I was making 2015 and I needed to see all of the graphs, so I just made it a bit longer so I could count up all the tallies and thought, actually, that looks quite cool. So I shifted that along, resized all the points, dragged the graph down, and it looked okay. I might end up changing it. If this video comes out before, if this real life video comes out beforehand, then yes, please let me know which one you prefer. Graph like this, or elongated graph that goes all the way to the top, to the bottom. Now that should be it for Saturday. I'm going to finish 2015, start 2016. I think practice 3 has started. It's what time is it? 10:20 at the minute, 20 minutes past 10, or it starts at 11. I actually think it starts at 11 and finishes at 12. Okay, I may be a bit pushed I may be able to get my table done for practice 3, but I don't think I'll be able to get the recording session done until this evening when I come back from work. I'll see you at some point. Rain, please. Rain, 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 rain. Rain, please. Tomorrow. That qualifying there was insane. Hamilton on pole position. As to be expected, I suppose. 5/10 to Valtteri Bottas. 5/10. One of the largest gaps between the two Mercedes drivers. Max Verstappen. Less than a tenth to Bottas. And then Ricciardo sits P4. And Alex Albon sits P5. That is such an interesting grid. We have 3 engine manufacturers in the top 5 under... Oh, it's just turned off. I think within 8/10 of each other. A second. Okay, top 5 are covered by a second. That's a bit of a rubbish stat. Anyway, 3 engine manufacturers in the top 5. That's ridiculous. Ferrari knocked out in Q2. Ridiculous as well. There was a little poll during the free practice 3 that I voted on to say that Ferrari would be knocked out in Q2 as the biggest surprise in qualifying. It's a shame, but not really expected, to be honest. Who else? Alex Albon though, surprised. Also surprised at Renault. Renault's pace. Podium for Renault. That is coming. Has to. And if it rains, oh my god. If it rains, guys, if it rains, that's going to be insane. It's going to be absolutely ridiculous if it does actually rain. But it is currently, my charger's in my way, 2 minutes past 6 on Saturday. I've been called into work early tomorrow morning, 8, on a Sunday, working till 4. Meh. Which is fine, it's not the end of the world, because I can come back, watch the race, do the speed review, upload the speed review, do the rest of the race weekend review, upload that, finish recording this video, send out this video, which should hopefully come out before. So the last little clip in this video will be Sunday, and then I think that'll be it. I think that'll be enough, and then it'll be about 45 minutes, which I think is chill. Just to get like a nice little tester, feel, one of the words, one of those many words, to like see if you guys like it. I'm really enjoying it. If I want to decide to do a little bit more, see if I can like different angles and things like that, all sorts of stuff I can try. But yes, if I can look at doing different lengths of them, so I can try and do some that are a couple of days, every other day or something like that, that are only 10 or so minutes long, of little hiccups that I reach with Excel, if there are any. If there aren't, then it's going to be a bit of a boring one of me just sat here going, there's nothing to do because there's no problems to solve, there's nothing to fix. Yeah, Saturday, done. Qualifying, about to make all the tables and stuff, because I need to do practice 3 tables, and I need to do the qualifying tables, find all the pictures, record it. About to go have some dinner though, and also watch the qualifying on Channel 4. I think that's it for Sunday, unless anything crops up. Okay, I'm not 100% sure where I've left off from yesterday, but it is Sunday. Currently, again, my charger is covering my screen. 17:27. I've got a stopwatch running in the background. That's for the speed review that I'm currently uploading, editing. Currently editing the speed review, just grabbing my timer, as I thought there was an inbuilt one in my editor, but there isn't. So I've got to record an online one and then import it in over the top of the thing. So I thought, whilst that's running, I'll record a little clip of this. So, whilst I was at work today for the long old 8 hours that I was running around the shop for, I came up with a new video idea. Do teams have a social media bias? And what I'm going to do at the moment is I'm going to look through Twitter over the Grand Prix weekend and add up how many photos they post. Not all the tweets, because they don't always mention drivers in the tweets. I'm mainly going to look at the photos. So I'm going to add up all the photos that they post and then look at the distribution of the drivers. It's going to be quite interesting. I haven't really seen anything like that before, but hey ho, it could be something quite cool. And I think that's going to be it. I'm not sure how I'm going to end these videos, because do I want to end it abruptly or do I not? I'm not 100% sure. But I think I will end it today. So I think this video will end on Sunday, and then the next one I will start recording on Monday, tomorrow. But that will be in a separate video, not this one, as I don't want this one to be super long, but I also know that it is long because I'm still editing it, and it is about 30-ish minutes long. So yeah, I think I'm going to end it today, but I will be doing a bit more work in the evening. Yeah, so I think if I do run into any issues in the evening, I will obviously record now, so I'm not going to end it today. I'm just going to say editing, going well, going strong. Good race, actually. Good race. Renault, so close. So close. I wanted them to get a podium so badly. So badly. Ricciardo, that would have been so deserved. 3 seconds. That was it. That was it. Yeah, shame. But yeah, good race. You'll see in the race review and also the race weekend review, which will come out on Monday, which I will record that in the evening. I just need to find some more pictures, write a couple of notes down. I've only got like a little tiny page worth of notes for my speed review, as I don't need a great deal for it. Whereas the actual race weekend review, I need a lot of notes for. Yeah, interesting to see your opinions on the whole driver bias thing. I don't know when that will come out, probably next weekend. I'm working on a lot of things at the same time. I shouldn't, because then I get bogged down on stuff. I need to complete projects first before I start new ones, but it's okay. It's okay. Yeah, I think that's everything for today. Gonna finish editing this video, render it, upload it, hopefully later this evening. Work on the weekend review, get that bit done, and then if there are any hiccups that I come across, I'll see you in the evening. Definitely see you in the evening, actually, to round off this video. So, I'm back again on Sunday. I've just been working through my table for the Formula 1.5, comparing those seasons whilst, if I pull it up, whilst the speed review renders. I should really be working on the race weekend review pro forma video for tonight after I watch the highlights on Channel 4 in about 20 minutes time. But I thought, why not? I'll just quickly get some more of the 1.5 season done. And I've just thought, if I pull it up, so this is 2014, the only year. I've done 2 more years. I've done 2015 and 16. I just don't want to spoil them at the moment. But this table here, for those that are interested, there's like formulas that I use to work it all out, because I'm lazy. I'm lazy. People who use Excel and code and stuff like that, they're lazy people. And they get things to do stuff for them. And that's exactly what I did with my little table just there. So I've just spun you around again, and you can see, so we've got Alonso that went on a nice merry run of 12 podiums in a row up to Belgium, had 2 DNFs and then a couple of wins. Button had a nice string of wins, taking the championship fight back to him at the very end and just missing out by a couple of points. I think Alonso won it in the US at that point after he won. But anyway, yes, I have formulas that work this all out for me. So each box has a pretty long formula in, and it's this. Lots of brackets. Look at those. Look at those. Yeah, nice long formula for people that are interested. It basically looks at my points table. So what it's asking is if this cell here, if Malaysia point score for Alonso minus his point score for Australia is equal to 25, output 1, as he would have got a victory as 25 points is 1, else do the same calculation. Is it 18? If it is, output 2. If it's not, does it equal 15? Then 3. If it equals 12, it's 4. If it equals 10, it's 5. 8, it's 6. 6, it's 7. 4, it's 8. 2, it's 9. 1, it's 10. And then finally, if it's not any of those, do nothing. Because unfortunately, I haven't found a way yet of manually or automatically inputting the points outside of the top 10. So what I've had to do is, now that I know the top 10 or the 10th person, I just go back to the F1 data, scroll straight down, find Gutierrez, and then find everyone below him, and it doesn't take me that long to fill it in, whereas it would have taken me ages to manually go back through each of them for working out the points, and then go back through again to find each of these. And that's basically how I just find little shortcuts to do things. I've got these types of formulas on so many pages, and my massive one that I'm working on. I just don't want to spoil anything for it. But there is an enormous project that I'm working on for what should have been my 100 videos special. It's slightly delayed due to how busy I've been the past week. But yes, that I will definitely do one of these types of videos, behind the scenes, explaining all of them, cutting with some footage of how the formulas work and stuff like that, how I made the graphs, and all sorts of stuff like that for people that are actually interested in it. But if you are, I can definitely look at trying to do maybe like a how-to, but maybe not like a how-to, just a casual, if you want to keep track of your own points with your own graphs of Formula 1 as well, just keep track of your own statistics. Maybe nothing to do with Formula 1, but you can still use the ideas from creating a table to creating a graph as well. It's just little ideas. Let me know if you're interested, and I will for sure do that. Hello, late Sunday, 20:59. My God, I'm never really late on this computer. Or, that didn't make sense. I'm never really this late on my computer. I don't really like working on into the evenings. It just gets a bit, I don't know, my brain goes a bit fuzzy, and I'd rather just go downstairs and watch some TV and then go to bed. I don't really like doing some work. But anyway, just finished recording the clip for the race weekend review. Unfortunately, I don't know why the Channel 4 highlights must have been a bit later than usual, because normally I've finished editing the race weekend review on the Sunday evening, and then first thing, wake up around 7:30, bang, video gets rendered, and then it's done by 12, upload, easy peasy. But this week, no, it hasn't been that. Bit weird. So I think Channel 4 did have it a little bit later. If I just turn my monitor back on again. What was I going to say? Twitter. What a place. Jesus. Yeah, people getting very angry, very samey. It's the same old Twitter, you know, with the whole Mercedes, Valtteri allegedly not being able to fight Lewis, which is complete rubbish, as I've said in my review, which you can watch. You can skip to the little timestamp, which I pop in the contents page. But basically, it doesn't matter that he wasn't allowed to use the engine mode, because then Hamilton would have used it, and then they'd both be using the high engine modes for no reason, nullifying the gain that you would get from using the engine mode. So then they're both using the fast mode for no reason. So they're obviously going to tell them not to use it against each other, because then the other one's going to turn it up too. So you're going to end up both of them going miles quicker than the Red Bull, which they already are anyway, and running higher risk of retiring, costing the team points. Anyway, yeah, it doesn't matter. Twitter, angry as always. Turn that back on again. Need to increase that time for my screen turning off. Yeah, I think I'm going to sign it off this whole video, actually. Not just this whole day, tonight. Because I'm going to record or edit this on Monday, tomorrow. Also record a little bit tomorrow as well for the next one. And then this will be out on Tuesday, just so I can get your guys' feedback. Mainly because I'm really excited. I've been recording this since Wednesday. It's almost been a week. And I just want to get your guys' feedback and hear your guys' feedback. See if you actually like the style of video. This vlog, I think I'm going to call it a vlog. Haven't quite decided. I will find out on Tuesday. When I upload this video. But yes, I think that is me done. Until the next video of one of these, where you'll just see me exactly the same. If you've got any tips of what you'd like me to do, what you would like me to not say necessarily, but what you'd like to look at in the process of this, because at the moment I just talk about any hurdles I come across, but if there's anything else you'd like to see, please let me know, and I will definitely see what I can do about that. But I think that is all I've got for you today, guys. I hope you have enjoyed this very different style of video. I really enjoyed it personally, and I look forward to doing some more. But thank you guys very much for watching, and I will catch you in the next video with whatever and whenever I decide to make it. I'll see you guys then.